So a couple years ago, I called you up, Kirby, and a number of other real estate investors said, this is my idea, is basically getting all of our audiences together and treating it as if we're having one big party and it's 3 days of us helping everybody to invest, as well as ourselves, like meeting new people and connecting with new people. What's great is we have hundreds and hundreds of real estate investors coming, as well as 40 plus expert investors who have their own students, their own coaching. The Real Estate Wealth Builders Conference is basically all of my friends like you and many other real estate investing experts who have their own podcasts and YouTube channels and coaching and courses, who are basically experts, became successfully employed, that know how to invest, and they have their own audiences and students. And I called them all up like you, and I said, hey, how about we bring all of our audiences together and we create basically a conference that's not like any conference for real estate. In fact, really quick idea, most conferences, if you go to a real estate investor conference, it's always a hype and sales pitch from the main stage. And then they say, it's normally $1 billion, but it's now $1,000 a day, run to the back and go give us lots of money. I hated that. And so I personally wanted an event, a conference, a community that I would want to be a part of. And so what I did was I said, I'm going to go ahead and create my own conference. So a couple years ago, I called you up, Kirby, and a number of other real estate investors said, this is my idea, is basically getting all of our audiences together and treating it as if we're having one big party and it's 3 days of us helping everybody to invest, as well as ourselves, like meeting new people and connecting with new people. What's great is we have hundreds and hundreds of real estate investors coming, as well as 40 plus expert investors who have their own students, their own coaching. They also they invest in different assets, where I'm residential, 4 units and below, long-term, that's what I love. Kirby, short-term. We also have people that do single family homes or midterm properties. They even do apartment complexes or storage facilities or land investing. We have all these types of asset classes. And that was my idea, was I love teaching residential, long-term, buy and hold. That's what I love. But I'm not the best at anything else. I know there's so many other great people like you, Kirby. And so I said, let's bring us all together so that we can help all of our audiences and literally have a no sales pitch conference, but all about giving and helping all the people that come.
The last couple of years, it's been in the desert, in your neck of the woods. But this year, my audience, a lot of them are in the Midwest. And so they're appreciative that you decided to move the venue, because now can you tell us a little bit about where it's located?
Yeah, so I'm from Phoenix. The very first year, if I'm going to do an event, I'm going to do it close to home, so I'm not traveling, and it's going to be really, really hard to figure all this out. But praise the Lord, last 2 years went great. And then I said, let me get someplace that's much more, travelable, or it's in a proximity, so most people can travel very, very simply. So we're in St. Louis this year. We're at this amazing hotel called the Union Station Hotel. It's basically an old, Grand Central Station that Hilton refurbished into a mini theme park. It is phenomenal. So we're going to be in St. Louis, which is very drivable for lots of people, all over the Midwest is great, but then East and West Coast can fly in there. But here's the great thing. We have so many other real estate investors that are literally flying from all over. Here's the biggest thing. When you're investing in real estate, you want to be around people that do it. You need to be around the actual people who are doing it. And with that, what you make sure that you do is you get around those people. And how do you know that they're doing it? Because they're actually spending money to go to an event, and they're very serious about their investing. In fact, most people that come, I would say about 25% are beginners. The other 75% are intermediate to advanced investors, especially experts like Kirby, who are already teaching, and they have hundreds and hundreds of students that are very, very successful. But it's all about coaching, connecting, building relationships. In the morning, we're going to have keynotes where it's going to talk about you as an investor, how to invest successfully, how to be right as a person. Then in the middle, during lunchtime and after lunchtime, we're going to have breakout sessions where we have lots for you to choose from. Like I said, 48 speakers now, 48 speakers, wow. And you're able to choose. Now we will have the recordings, so you can definitely get those recordings so you can see anything you missed. And then we'll have more keynotes. So the breakouts are for education, the keynotes are for inspiration. So that's the way that I've designed it. And the last thing I'll quickly say is it's so much fun because I designed it intentionally where there's inspiration and encouragement in the keynotes. And then in the breakouts, it's tactical, how to invest in real estate. Well, I've had people say, they tell me, Dustin, I got so much more growth, mindset, planning, goal setting, myself growing as a person at your conference, at REWBCON, a real estate investor conference, than at actual conferences are only about growth. It's a fantastic time, but we have such a great community of investors. But honestly, Kirby, it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with us who are the coaches, leading by example and saying, we're just here to give. We're just here to help everybody that comes. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you want to make passive income by investing in real estate or grow your investments to achieve financial freedom, well, consider joining the Real Estate Wealth Builders Mastermind with me. Now, in the mastermind, we have people that in as little as 18 months have bought enough properties, 12 rental properties, to make money for them passively for financial freedom, and you can too. It's not about having a lot of money to invest. It's about having access to the right information, the right community of people, and the right coaching. So if you're interested in joining, I want you to check the link in the description and join us so that you become financially free by investing in real estate.